Okay, we're back. That my LAN it just said my LAN cable disconnected. Don't know how that happened. That was strange. Oh, hey Nick, you're new. Welcome to the stream, buddy. That was strange. My LAN cable it just said my LAN cable disconnected. Which is whack because my internet literally instantly came back up. It crashed for like half a second. That was weird. But what I was saying before my internet decided to die. It's really weird how fast time flies because it feels like this is a more new build, but I built it over a year ago. Which is kind of crazy to me. Buddy. You want me to call you pal? Pal. Hey pal. This used to be like my main house. It kinda still is, but compared to a couple new houses, this is like puny. All of the houses are furnished on the inside as well. It's not just like empty inside. Like they're actually filled with stuff. Some of the skyscrapers, like that blue one right there, that's not filled with anything because I'm so bored. Like it'd be so boring to fill it all up. Wait, is that an emoji? Is that loading thing an emoji? That's insane. I didn't even what the heck? This is a nice build. I got this from a Corrales episode, I think. I saw it and I got inspired and I'm like, yo, gotta build that. It's a nice little traditional house right here. Nothing too special. This house is pretty cool. It doesn't really fit in with the neighborhood too much, but like, I built it because I was bored. I built it because of shits and giggles. I just freestyled some modern house. This is like a really old style modern house when it comes to Minecraft. Like this looks like something you would see in 2010 or 2011 or something. Built out of wool. But it's pretty nice, I guess. You don't have OCD? Oh, I didn't even know those were like YouTube emojis. That's actually really weird. Oh, I see them. That's cool. I didn't even know that was like a thing on YouTube. It's pretty weird. This was I mean, this is like a modern city, I guess. So the modern houses aren't too out of place, but I like to mix like matching styles of builds together, like houses and stuff, because that makes sense. Because like, you know, that's how neighborhoods work. This vineyard isn't done yet. Still not finished it, but this is probably the best house that I've built. Here, I'm gonna make it day. It's pretty dope. It'll be a lot better once I finish the surrounding area, but I've taken a break from this build for a while because I spent a long time on this. So I've like taken some breaks away from it. It's been like a month since the last time I worked on this house, but I worked on it for like quite a while. I didn't want to get bored of the game, so I took a break from it. But it'll be really nice once I finish it. It's not even completely furnished on the inside yet. There's some rooms that I haven't even done, that I haven't even filled up. And then, it's just like a little farmhouse, I guess. This world is giving me nostalgia. That's actually dope, because it's giving me nostalgia as well. This is just an aquarium right here. Pretty cool. This is another recent build. I stopped building that big house to start like building this in this whole river port area. I haven't even finished the port or like the just the the seawall. That's what these are called. I haven't even finished it yet. Still need to fill this up with water. I still need to fill this all up with stone. I need to cover this up with stone as well. I've got a lot of work to do, but that's the thing about building in Minecraft. You usually work on your own time. Building alone is like, I mean, it would be easier to build with other people, but I feel like it's not always as fun because you don't have as much creative freedom, if that makes sense. Like if you're building alone, you can just do whatever you want without confusing other people. Because a lot of the times, like Minecraft builders usually have their own ideas in their head, and it's really hard to explain. Well, I'm just talking about me right now, but I have a good feeling that the same goes for other people as well. Like it's hard for me to like explain what I'm thinking when I'm making a build. So if I'm working with someone else, I feel like I have to explain what I'm thinking of. Because if I don't, then they'll just be sitting there watching me, but I struggle to explain. So they usually just so they usually just if anyone ever ends up like helping me, they usually just sit there and watch me work until I leave some spaces for windows for them to fill up, and then that's usually all it is. Cause like I'll cause most of the time when I'm building, I'm like having really like obscure, complex thoughts on like how I'm gonna plan everything out, and the thoughts usually come really quick, so I try to lay everything out as fast as possible, so I like have as many ideas on the table as possible. Yeah, picture everything in my head. Like I try to get as many ideas out, like onto the plot like as fast as possible, so I have like, and then I could like alter things. But if you're building with somebody else, I mean, you don't necessarily lose that freedom, but it makes it harder. It makes it harder to like cooperate, you know? It makes it harder to work together. So, I honestly prefer building alone because I would feel obliged to have something for the other person to do, which I can't always guarantee. Because you could just do what you want when you build alone. Unless, of course, you come up with a plan for a build with someone else, and you both know exactly what's gonna happen before you start building. But I don't think I'd ever be able to do that. I usually don't have a I never really have a complete idea for a build before I start building. Like I know what I want to build. I look up some reference images. Yeah, exactly. Like the combined brain power decreases. Like I never have a full idea before I build something. Like for example this stadium. I know I wanted to build a stadium. I had a general idea of what it looks like on the inside. I used some reference images to like know that I'm doing it right, to make it look real. With the seats and everything, and with the basketball court, make sure the dimensions are okay. And then but besides that, I usually just like go ham with the creativity. Like these windows as well. Like I use I mean, I use reference images, but I don't copy builds, right? Like you use reference images to get inspiration, to combine like other people's ideas with your own to make something like original and new. Like with these windows, I could have just left the one layer of windows there to be black, like with these black stained glass right here. But I was like, you know what, I need more. So on Google I just looked up 3-color checkered pattern, and it showed me the way to make a checkered pattern with 3 colors. And then I copied that with white, light gray, and gray glass, and then just put it behind this. And I'm glad I did so, because now it looks a whole lot better from the outside than just plain black. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Nice. Yeah, exactly. It comes to you right in the process. Like because you'll be laying out ideas and then something else comes to you. So you try to quickly get it out, and then something else comes to you and you try to quickly put it down. And then before you know it, you've got a plate full of ideas and an amazing build on the way. Your format, your layout, your creativity. The 3 words. That's like the 3 musketeers of Minecraft builders. But building is honestly harder than like the average person would think, I guess. Cause like you can look at a modern house and say, I'm gonna build that. But then you try it and you try to replicate an image or something and you realize I'm building with blocks. This is hard. And that alone just makes things so much more impressive if you can pull it off. Why are you sad? How dare you be sad? You know that's illegal, right? It's illegal to be sad. We're having a funny conversation about Minecraft. How dare you be sad? Criminal. Vibe check. Bro, I'm vibing. I wish I could be playing music, like Spotify, while I stream, but PlayStation doesn't let you. But, like, at the same time, Minecraft music is fantastic, so it's okay. Minecraft has... Okay, top 5 video game soundtracks of all time, unranked. So they're not in any specific order, but these are my top 5. Minecraft, Terraria, Skyrim, Sly 3, so that's 4 so far, and Pokemon Pearl. Those are my 5. Those are my top 5 favorite soundtracks of all time. All bangers. If I had to rank them, I would say Minecraft had number 1. Skyrim? No, dude, it's impossible to rank. Minecraft is number 1, but the other 4 are so hard to rank. It's impossible. all of those games that I mentioned have such fantastic soundtracks. And such nostalgia. Well, I mean, we could talk in a PlayStation party still, but we just can't play games together. But I mean, once I do get PlayStation Plus, we could like build together. That would be really interesting because I've never built with anybody before. Because like we both think the same when it comes to building. That'd be really interesting to like try to build a project together. That'd be kind of funny actually. Okay, what are your games? You mean like soundtracks ranked? Or your favorite games in general ranked? Because those games that I named that have my favorite soundtracks are probably also my favorite games of all time. So they go hand in hand, to be honest. Yeah, would be chill. Oh, actual games. Okay, name them by number. Let's hear it. On top is on top of the white is light gray. I still have not memorized this pattern yet. Okay. Excuse me. Little Big Planet number 2. Little Big Planet is your favorite game of all time? Really? I mean, I'm not hating on the game, but I've never even played that game. But that's one of my friend Miguel's favorite games as well. I've never even played it, so I can't really say anything about that game. There's a lot of games that like when I've played them, I'm like, this is one of my favorite games of all time. But then once I like stop caring about the game, I guess. Like a lot of Assassin's Creed games, I'm like that with. Where when I'm playing them, I love it so much. But once I stop playing them, I kind of just don't care anymore. Think of a game now. You can create anything you desire in that game. Literally, it could be a replica too. Really? I've never played Little Big Planet. Like, I don't even know what you played on. Did you play it on like Nintendo or PlayStation or? I've never played that game. Um, I haven't played Terraria in a while. I've been thinking about going back to Terraria as well, but I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, so I can't play it because I was using my friend's account as primary PS4 so I could have PS Plus. But he had to start using it for his brother, so now I'm sitting here like, well, gotta wait for my birthday to get PS Plus, which is in like 2 months. So like, Minecraft is my only option. Oh, PS3. You've never played Terraria? Wow. Terraria is lit. That's one of the first games that I like beat, I guess. Because I've played, even as a kid, I played like a lot of video games, but I didn't really beat a whole lot of games. I just played them like halfway through, I guess. Or maybe I got towards the end, but I got like uninterested because my interests changed a lot. But Terraria, Sly, and Skyrim are like some of the first games I ever actually beat. And all of those, and all three of those games are in my top 5 favorite games of all time. Along with Minecraft and Pokemon Pearl. Because I didn't even technically beat Minecraft until like 2 years ago. 2 years ago was my first time beating the Ender Dragon. But even before 2 years ago, I had thousands of hours on Minecraft, regardless of me not beating it. Like, I had so many hours on Minecraft. Honestly, if I had to make a guess on how many hours I had on this game, God, thousands. Just in the past month, I've put in probably well over 100 hours into Minecraft. And to think that I've been playing Minecraft for more than half of my life? I'm 16, I'm about to turn 17. And I started playing Minecraft in 2011, 9 years ago. So I've been playing Minecraft for more than half of my life. And there's probably a solid 3 or 4 years of my life where Minecraft was one of the only games that I ever played. 6K hours? I know I definitely have, like, at the very least 10,000 hours on Minecraft. At the very, very least. Probably a lot more than that. There's no way of knowing the exact number. Because I have thousands of hours on PC Minecraft, thousands of hours on PlayStation 4 Minecraft, thousands of hours on PS3 Minecraft, and thousands of hours on Pocket Edition Minecraft. Like, man, like I've definitely taken breaks from this game. Like, I'll go months without playing this game, but I always come back. I always come back. Minecraft has been present in my life for so long, and it's honestly crazy to think about it. I've put probably a little less than 1,000 hours into Pokemon Pearl in my life, but it's still one of my favorite games ever. Sly 3. Voice to voice. Okay, bet. Are you on? Because we could get in a party. I'm not on my main account though. I'm gonna have to add you on this account. Because I had to use a different account to transfer my old PS3 world onto PS4. And then Sly 3. I definitely don't have 1,000 hours on that game yet. I've got a few hundred. I've beaten it like 6 times each time, and I would say I probably have 400 or 500 hours on Sly 3, and then like 100 hours on Sly 4 and 100 hours on Sly 2. So probably like, okay, tomorrow, bet. So probably like 800 hours total on Sly, but realistically, it's a story game. Like, you play the game for the story. So you can't really play like that many hours of the same story over and over and over again and remain entertained. But Sly is like my favorite series of all time. And then, so Pokemon Pearl and Sly combined is like probably 1600, 1700 hours. Skyrim I've put well over 1,000 hours into. Maybe not 2,000, but I would say about 1,000. I would say I put about 1,000 hours into Skyrim. And then obviously there's like tens of other games that I've played throughout my life, like that add up to be a lot of hours. But Minecraft is definitely the most hours I've put into a game, like by far, over 10k hours, which is insane. Yeah, our life is just gaming. I'm glad I was born in this generation though, I'm not gonna lie. Like gaming is so amazing. Like think about it. What we could have been born in like the medieval days. We wouldn't be able to experience this. So lucky. I'm so glad I wasn't born in like India or something either. I'm thankful that I get to experience the highest quality of life for somebody at my age. Even though that's probably gonna end soon because I'm almost an adult. I'm gonna have to start working. I'm gonna have to start having real responsibilities. Disgusting. Gross. Responsibilities are gross. Well, I mean, I know, like, being an adult won't stop me from gaming, but I know realistically, like, once I start working and everything, I'm gonna have less time on my hands. I mean, that's a given. I mean, I know I'm, like, gonna be fine. Like, I'm not gonna be, like, I don't think I'm gonna be living on the streets. But, like, you know, I'm, I know that I'm gonna have less time on my hands, which is fine. Like, I've accepted that, and I'm ready for it. It's just kind of sad. It's just like, you know, your childhood is gone, right? I'm so passionate about like nostalgia and memories and stuff because it makes you so happy but so sad at the same time. Because it makes you happy remembering like old memories with old friends and all those old moments. And it makes you sad because you know it's gone. Like, nostalgia is such a weird thing to be passionate about, but man, it's the best and worst feeling in the world. It's like it's mixed emotions. It's fantastic. Nothing feels quite like nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. Like old memories and nostalgia and stuff. Like I hold it so close. Like it's one of my most important valuables, I guess. Like I would never give up my those, because I was listening to a podcast earlier and they were talking about, would you go back 10 years, or would you go back to when you were 10 years old and like know all of the academic knowledge you have but don't have any of the same friendships or like old memories? They all said they would do it and I'm like, hell no. Like those old memories with friends and stuff playing games are like the best moments I have. Rage Master, sorry bro. I don't want anybody to join, but even if I did want you to, you wouldn't be able to because my PS Plus has expired. Sorry, buddy. But anyways, back to crying about nostalgia. Nostalgia is like such an amazing feeling. Yeah, bro, I listen to podcasts That's like because most of the time I don't like streaming this game when I'm building. I mainly stream this game to document my progress. But like I'm not a big fan of streaming this game because I don't get to listen to music and I don't get to listen to podcasts. So when I'm not streaming this game, I'm listening to podcasts while I build to keep my mind like occupied, I guess, if that makes sense. Because I get bored pretty easily. And it'll distract me from the tedious activities of placing blocks. So I can, so once I have like all my ideas for a build laid out, I don't really have to worry about coming up with new things. I just have to fill in the gaps that I've created for myself, and I just listen to podcasts while I do that. You haven't listened to podcasts in a year? I don't even listen to like multiple podcasts. There's like two. I listen to the official podcast and the Lunch Club podcast. But since the Lunch Club podcast hasn't existed in like months, I just re-listen to old episodes that are funny. And the official podcast is definitely my favorite one. With Moist Critical and his friends. They're so funny. They're so funny. Oh yeah, dude. Like if I'm not listening to a podcast while I'm building, I'm listening to music. And I listen to music while I'm in school as well, like all the time. Music is, besides nostalgia, music is the thing I'm passionate about. Like if I find somebody that has like the same level of passion for music as me, like I find it hard to stop talking about it. Like I could go on forever about music, like all types of things about it. And all genres as well. Like there's not a genre of music that I dislike. I can listen to everything. Like everyone has their preferences. I have preferred genres and artists as well, but like every other day I switch back and forth between listening to like emo rap to like Foo Fighters to Jimi Hendrix to Ariana Grande to like country music, like whatever I'm feeling any day, like I'll just listen to it. Like I love so many different types of music. Like today is a Jimi Hendrix vibe. I've been listening to Jimi Hendrix today. Yesterday was like a Kid Leroy vibe. Who's like a Post Malone Juice World type person. And then the day before that was Foo Fighters. Like I don't plan ahead like who I'm gonna listen to in a certain day. Like it's just like I wake up and I like see it in my YouTube recommended or something, and then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna like scour this person's entire discography and have a good time, and that's exactly what happens. Like I appreciate all types of music. Music is something that like everybody has a specific hate for, I guess, if that makes sense. Like everybody who listens to music hates a specific type of genre or hates a specific person for no reason at all. I'm like, bro, like people who hate on 6ix9ine, like sure his music is like not the highest of quality, but you gotta respect what he's doing. And like people who refuse to listen to female artists, like bro, what is wrong with you? Like females genuinely have the best voice. Like in general, females have a better singing voice than males. Like you just like Ariana Grande is fantastic. Like you cannot deny it. She has one of the best voices in music. Jimi Hendrix is one of the best guitarists of all time. You know, like so many people. Yeah, music is like I use music to set a vibe. Like, there's so many different people that I listen to. It's hard to choose a favorite. If I had to choose my favorite artist, it'd probably be Aries, just because I've formed like multiple bonds with people over Aries, and his music is fantastic. For someone who's as passionate about music as me, for one specific person to be my favorite artist, that person's gotta be impressive. And that person is Aries. His music, like, transcends me to a different level of reality. And every song gives me nostalgia, but it also hypes you up. And then some of it makes you sad. Aries, yeah, bro. Like a carousel, not a raise hell, like I'm Tyrion in chainmail. Give me head, tail, see the jaw drop, face melt like a bass hand. See the scale balance both sides, and she do it well, so well, so well. Yeah. Sayonara, you face it, I face it, you bother. Mm-hmm. And she walk it out at night. That's a grave shift. And then race car. He's my favorite artist. Aries has been my favorite artist for probably 2 years. I found him off of YouTube when he made that when he did that like how to make Look at Me by XXXTentacion in 2 minutes. That's how I found him. And then the first song I heard from him was Mr. Fantastic, because that's the first video he has on his channel. I just scrolled all the way down there and found the first song he uploaded. I'm like, yo, this is pretty good. I even used to talk to him on Instagram when he was still Arshmellow on Instagram. But when he had like 5,000 followers, I hit him up like, yo, your music is great. You're next up. And he's like, I appreciate that, bro. And then never talked to him since. That was late 2017. That was like December 2017. And now he hasn't released music. He hasn't released music since April last year. But he's still increasing in monthly listeners. It's insane. The only time he's ever active on any social media is when he goes live on Instagram to live stream his fish. And it makes me so mad. Like, bro, you need to release music now. When I used to make Fortnite montages, like back when the game was good and I actually like cared about Fortnite, I used an Aries song in almost every single video. So now when I hear his songs, it kind of brings me back nostalgia from like a couple of years ago when I had like different groups of friends and like all those good memories with that game. I don't really like this. It's better than it was a couple months ago, Fortnite, but like it's still pretty bad compared to what it was in 2018. Fortnite in 2018 was fantastic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I loved that game back then. Now it just kind of makes me mad. Yeah, he's kind of faded. He's still my favorite artist, but like just it's just the sole fact that he hasn't released music in so long. Like, that fact alone is kind of the reason he's faded for most of his fans. I mean, I understand why, because he has some really toxic fans on Instagram who, like, literally attack him because of the fact that he didn't drop snippets, which pisses me off. I hate stans. People who stan artists makes me so mad. Like, Aries stans, I have an Aries fan page, but it's not even a fan page. It's a meme page where I would post memes making fun of him and his fans, and it was so funny. God, but I quit posting on that account until he releases music again, and yeah. Well, yeah, we never actually have talked in a party. Mostly just because, like, whenever you wanted to talk, it was like inconvenient at the time. And then whenever I wanted to, it was like you're just playing Battlefront with your friends or something. I don't know. It's like wrong place, wrong time, you know? But it's like, It'll happen, right? Like, you're getting on tomorrow, you said. Tomorrow's a Friday. I probably won't have much schoolwork to do. I'll probably be able to get on and we could talk. I've never even heard your voice before. But, like, I'll be on probably all day tomorrow. Oh, what? Were you not playing with your friends or something? I don't know. I just saw you playing Battlefront. I've never played that game before. So I'm just like, I don't really want to, you know? But, like, oh, it's not that I avoided talking to you. It's more of just the fact that, I didn't really want to get involved with that game because every time I heard my friends playing Battlefront like in a party, they would scream at it and I'm like, okay, I don't want to get involved. They don't exist no more, bro. That's sad, but I also felt that. I mean, I have the same group of friends now that I did in middle school, but we're a little disconnected because we haven't seen each other in 6 months because of social distancing and quarantine and stuff. I miss my friends, not gonna lie. They don't really get online much anymore because school started back up. It's kind of sad, but, you know, we're still friends, I guess. Social distancing just makes things a lot more difficult. The boys are gone, bro. I cannot imagine that. The boys are my life, dog. Like, I live for the boys. That sounds kind of sus, but, like, it's true. My friends are, like, the main thing that keep me up, not gonna lie. I received an invitation from Summon. I'm gonna join in like a second. I'm gonna join in a second. Like a minute or two. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'm gonna have a press room right here. I don't know what a press room actually looks like, because they never show what it looks like. They just show a player by a wall. So I assume it's just a bunch of reporters sitting in chairs. I'm gonna make 2 of them just because I want to fill up space. Okay, let's see. Um, how am I gonna do this? This is an odd shape that I made for myself, not gonna lie. Okay, well, I guess here, right? Oh, well, what? Man, old friends, dude. I don't know. I don't want to ask how you guys fell off or like fell out of friendship because that's like intrusion, I guess. Like, but like, I'm always interested. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. I need glowstone. Okay. Have fun with your meal, pal. Okay, so this is gonna be where the players enter because they gotta walk out from the side. This is where the reporter is gonna enter, I guess. I need some light. This is a big press room. And the players... Oh, wait, actually. Okay, yeah, the players enter through here, exit through there as well. There's just gonna be white flooring like everything else. Let's see. And then I'm gonna have a little, like, the little stage, I guess, is gonna be elevated by one. That's where the players sit. And the reporters ask them questions. Carousel, like interior chamber, give me head, tail, seated jaw, drop, basement, like a face head in a scale, balance both sides, and she do it well, so well, yeah. Raymond, looking for the title when it came in, all these feelings bottled inside, like it. Why does it do that? Sayonara, you face it, I'll face it. I see you walking out at night, that's a grave shit. If we took another shot, would you chase it? Misty was like, by Aries, was such an important song to me for so long. Cause like, the person that I was into, we kind of bonded over that song. But we fell off, and we're not really like friends anymore, I guess. So like that song is, I love that song, but it gives me such like weird sad vibes at the same time. Cause it's like I bonded with somebody over that song and we're not even friends anymore. Like we were low-key gonna get Misty tattooed on our fingers, and now we're not friends anymore. Love life. Remember this, there's this kid named Ryan. His gamer tag was Bandit, CBK Bandit or something like that. He used to come in my streams all the time. Like every stream. We would play Fortnite together. He even played Fortnite with my like in real life friends. And I stopped playing Fortnite for like a month or something, and then I never really talked to him after that. It's kind of sad. I miss that kid, bro. He was only like a couple years younger than me, I think, but like I miss him. Heard me. Oh yeah, about Misty. And then Blossom is a fantastic song as well. Like he makes such, Aries makes such vibey music. Then Home. Like the last bit of music he released was the Welcome Home album, and he hasn't released anything since then. And it's sad. Like my favorite artist is still my favorite artist, and he hasn't even released music in like a year and a half. Like that is some dedication. I'm a dedicated fan, bro. He better reward me with some music now. He liked one of my posts before. Like, I don't know how long ago. It was when I was still like crushing over this chick named Ide. It was like, God, 2 years ago? Oh my god, that's so weird to think about. Time flies, Jesus Christ. Man, He he liked one of my posts on my main Instagram when I was still public, and then he liked one of my posts on my meme page, on my like Aries meme page. I'm still a dedicated fan. I mean, like, I'm not as dedicated as I was then, cause I, cause he doesn't make music anymore, and he doesn't. He's like so inactive on everything. But like, what's it called? I mean, he's still like he still makes like fantastic, or his songs are still like amazing to me, right? There's not a song I've heard from him that I've disliked. Like every single song that he has on Spotify, I have saved to my favorites. Like there's not a song by him that I dislike. Some are better than others. Like Deity isn't one of his best songs. Deity and Pony are like the two songs that are like bottom tier for Aries, but they're still fantastic songs, which is crazy. No one really has a discography like he does. He has no bad songs. My favorite one is definitely Carousel. And then Genie is one of my favorite. It's hard to choose like my favorites of his songs. What's it called? Like, he has so many fantastic songs. Yeah, bro, music is my favorite thing to talk about, so. And then, I don't know if you like Ian Dior, but like, for the past, I didn't like his most recent project that much, but everything he released before that, I was a huge fan of. Like, I don't know. His most recent project, I think it was called I'm Gone. Like, it wasn't bad, but Nothing's Ever Good Enough, like his original EP, that's what it's called, is like his best work. Like Romance 361, um, Gone Girl featuring Trippie Redd, 18, like all those old songs. Like his newer music isn't so great. Like he definitely had a change of style, but his older stuff, well, it's not even really old. It's like a year and a half old, but like his older music is a whole lot better than his newer music. He was like my favorite artist. I put Aries on a hiatus because he stopped making music for a little while. So like for like a short 3 or 4 month period, Ian Dior is my favorite artist. He's not anymore. I mean, he's up there, but he stopped making music that I liked, I guess. My profile picture on Instagram is Gumball from Amazing World of Gumball with Ian Dior's hair. I drew that in animation class. I've never heard of that guy. Hold up. I'm gonna bookmark that. Okay. I bookmarked that guy's name. Can't listen to it right now. Happy Sad? That's like Ian Dior's music. Or his old music is Happy Sad. That's the best type of music, to be honest. That can make you feel happy and sad at the same time. Fuck. You made a playlist called Happy Sad. That's actually epic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have to do that. I have a lot of like obscure playlists that like sound kind of funny. But I have a playlist for every possible vibe. Like, hold on, I'm gonna read off just a few of my Spotify playlists. It's kind of funny. Some of them are like normal playlists that you would like standard people would make it, and some of them are weird. Okay, here's just a few. The angry playlist, back to school music, baby making music, chill music, colorful music, day of reckoning playlist, finding emo, floating playlist, fluffy music playlist, llama cultist type beat, which is like my group of friends collective playlist, the Minecraft soundtrack, muddy music, music for when you're slowly falling, music to drive at night to, the Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 playlist, Need for Speed-esque music. So I made these playlists for when I play Need for Speed and shit. The official baked playlist, old but gold playlist, road trip music, songs to play to create a love, like blush emoji, eyeball emoji, blush emoji again, vibe, songs with cool beats, summer vibes, the vibe playlist, winter vibes, and okay, I'm just gonna cut it off there because there's like quite a few more playlists that are pretty obscure. My titles are normie. Where have I been? What? Did you just call me a normie? What does that even mean? I literally have a playlist called Music for When You're Slowly Falling. I have a complete playlist full of music that, like, resonates that vibe, and you're calling me a normie? Nah, nah, not a joke. Nah, I'm gonna have to slap you now. How dare you? No one has ever called me a normie before. You will meet the repercussions. How dare you? I'm offended. Officially offended. I've never been so hurt. How dare you, dude? Oh my god. Your titles are cowboy emoji. Let's go. Epic relatable. My titles are also cowboy emoji. That cowboy emoji reminds me of Lil Nas X. Homie made it. Homie made like 13,000 remixes, dropped a mediocre EP, then dipped. No one has heard from Lil Nas X since that crappy EP. You're a normie. How dare you be a normie? That's even worse than calling me a normie, is being a normie yourself. How am I gonna make this desk? Thinking something like this. Talking to me. Okay, bro. You are a normie. What a normie. Let's see. I need quartz slabs. And then they usually have like 2 seats up here. That's not even. Better. It's not perfectly centered, but it does not matter. I kinda know you. I kinda sorta know you. Let's see, how many reporters are there usually? So there's always an aisle down the middle. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to use slabs, which is fine. See, we'll do something like this. There's usually like a lot of reporters in these rooms. So we'll make 18 chairs, I guess. Assuming they won't all be filled. Never mind, I have to make this even. It's gonna piss me off. Bum ba bum ba ba bum 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 bum. Fuck it. Low-key, when I start talking about something that I'm really passionate about, it's difficult to get me to stop. And sometimes I'm like, yo, maybe I'm not connecting on the same level as I think we are. And then I'm like, okay, time to stop talking. Because I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, not embarrass myself, but, like, get ahead of myself, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because I do be getting ahead of myself with people, not gonna lie. I mean, we've talked before. I mean, not in, like, but we've talked over chat before, and we've got a general idea of what each other are like. But, like, when I meet someone, like at school or some shit, I'll tend to get ahead of myself. Yeah, I kind of vibe, like, a lot. That's, like, all I do, really. Is I just listen to music and play video games. That's life, bro. Just vibing. Today I listened to Jimi Hendrix and Jumex. Kind of a weird combo. But Jumex's Lover EP is filled with music that makes me happy sad. Jumex's playlist, or not playlist, Jumex's EP Lover, the one where it shows like his eyeball with his little face tattoo under his eye. That's such a happy sad like album. It's kind of fire though. Like Jumex gets a lot of hate for being like an industry plant, quote unquote, even though he's an independent artist. But like that album alone, or that EP alone, Lover, is like put him in like my top 20. Like, I don't know. It's such a how do I word it? It's like an intoxicating project. It's like an intoxicating album. Like, it's just, that album just feels good to listen to. Where did that scaffolding piece go? What the heck is happening? I know I broke a scaffolding piece. I heard it, but I can't see it right here. There. Like, Jumex for me kind of happened, like, the same thing that happened with Aries happened. Not completely, but like, he hasn't released music in a long time. So I kind of had a little bit of a detachment, I guess. I mean, I still love his, like, music, but it's just the fact that he hasn't released anything new in a long time that kind of creates that separation. Yeah, no, well, I mean, this whole time we've been talking, we've been reminiscing, I guess, and talking about old stuff, but, like, you know. I introduced a few people to Aries. The person I was talking about, who, like, we were gonna get Misty tattoos, I introduced her to Aries. And then she introduced other people to Aries. So I gave Aries, like, at least 4 new fans. And then I'm in this group chat filled with, like, singers and producers, like, upcoming artists. And we're, like, working to grow together. One of them has literally been okay, this is so crazy. People don't believe me when I tell them this. But there's this artist who's there's this artist named Alec Wigdahl. He's this redhead guy who's signed to Internet Money. He's worked with Taz Taylor and Nick Mira. You know, Internet Money just released their album Before the Storm. Alec Wigdahl helped produce like more than half of that album. No, listen. No, listen. Alec Wigdahl produced like helped produce half that album. And that group chat that I'm in, Alec Wigdahl used to be in until he was signed to Internet Money and he had to leave. I mean, that group chat didn't really bond together until after he left, but it's really weird to think about. It's so weird. He's gone now. He unfollowed me on Instagram. I don't blame him though. I mean, I'm sure his label looks at everything on his feed. I mean, he had to leave. I mean, he didn't choose to, but the label made him leave. I don't know how it works, because I'm not signed to a label, obviously, but no, it be what it be. It's just weird to think about. Like, man, anybody can succeed at anything. Because man, I need light. Anyways, Aries. Oh, the reason I was talking about that group chat in the first place. We only formed that group chat because of Aries. We were in one of Aries' live streams on Twitch. He's like making beats or some shit on Twitch. And there was like maybe 100, 200 viewers in that stream. And someone someone in the chat was just like, "Yo, I'm making a group chat. If you make music, like at me and I'll add you into the group chat." And so I was like, "Yo, add me in there." So and then there was like, I don't remember how many people were in the like OG group because we've added a lot of people since then. And I can't even remember who made it. But it was like me, Tim, Alec, Jazz, Davis, and Kyle. Alec got signed to a label in like December or January or something. And then Jazz is probably gonna get signed soon, even though I'm sure he wants to stay independent. But like, there's so many successful people in that chat, and I'm just sitting here playing Minecraft. It's so surreal. Like, I could be doing so much more, but I'm not. Like, I have such a fantastic group of people and connections, and I'm not doing anything with it. Not really. I mean, I'm happy, so I guess that means I'm successful, but like, the level of success that those people will guarantee, like, reach, like, I don't know. Facts, though. Will not deny. I mean, like, realistically, if you're happy, then that's all you really need. So, you know, what did you hear? What did I say something? Wait, say what again? I'm happy? What? I'm confused. Bum, 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 bum. I've got to make this curve. Like, I gotta make this go around somehow. Oh, the way. Not really. Well, like, I'm not. I'm not successful. I'm happy, but I'm not successful. Like, I don't have money, which is the ultimate goal. It be what it be. Felt that. You had a burst of crackhead energy. I had a burst of crack. What? Crack, crack, crack. You're just Nick. Felt that. I'm just Steven, bro. Just vibing. All you really need is yourself. Don't need nobody else. Happy, sad. I wouldn't say I'm always happy. When I wake up in the morning, I'm always angry because school. And then middle up from like the second school gets out to about 8 or 9, I'm happy. And then after 9, I'm sad. Because then like nostalgia starts hitting in late at night. And I start listening to some music. And it's like, man, old friends. And then that's the cycle. Repeat. Oh, I just messed this up. Let's go. Happy, sad. That's the vibe, honestly. Happy, sad. Grateful, but wish you had more. Mood swings. Shawty got the fatty. Shawty got the fatty. Shawty be catching mood swings. I cannot see. Oh, it's dark. What time? 9:52. I I want to cover this up. Yeah, I'm gonna cover this up. It's too bright. No Capri Sun. Yeah, I'm dead ass all emotion. Felt that. Even though I don't know if I could say I relate. Because sometimes I do be hollow, though. I do be emotionless. Sometimes instead of being happy midday, I'll just be hollow and feel nothing. I just live, then I go to sleep. But that doesn't always I'd say that happens maybe once or twice a week, but you know, it be what it be and it do what it do. And you move. Happy by choice. Low key, happy by choice. But at the same time, it's like, if you can be happy by choice, then you have a reason to be happy in the first place, so it's fine, right? Like, that's how that works. I mean, all you ever really need is like just be happy. But sometimes you're allowed to just not be happy, right? Can't give yourself like false expectations and standards. Otherwise, you're just gonna screw yourself over. Sometimes you just gotta be honest with yourself and be like, yeah, I can do better. And then you work on yourself to improve. This is gross. I need stairs. Mm, mm, mm. This is a question I like to ask people. What's your opinion on a Lil Peep? Because he's a pretty controversial artist, to be honest. Some people like stan his music to death, then other people hate him. How do you feel about Mr. People? Mr. Peep. I cannot see. Is it nighttime? Why does it do this? Bum 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 bum. Wait, no. False expectations? Oh, man, you didn't hear that? I was saying you can't set false, like, being happy by choice. I was like, what did I say? I was like, if you're happy by choice and you got something happy about, you have something to be happy about in the first place, and you shouldn't set false expectations and like false standards for yourself, and you got to be honest with yourself, because if you're not happy, then you should work on improving the things in your life, right? Because you can't always be happy, so if you're not happy, you should just be honest with yourself. And then after that, I asked something I like to ask or people who like to listen to a lot of music. I asked, what's your opinion on Lil Peep? Because he's a pretty controversial artist for the most part. Some people hate him and some people love him. And let's see, I'm probably gonna have bathrooms right here, a divider, staff only. Lil Peep. I like Lil Peep. He's in my top 10, like, rappers, right? he's like a genre bender. I understand where like the people's negative opinions about him come from, because like a lot of his stands are really like outrageous. So I understand, but at the same time, you really have to like appreciate what Lil Peep has done for modern music. Yeah, like, cause he influenced so much, like so many people. Like he is a legend for sure, even though he was only like in the industry for 2 or 3 years. He influenced so much of modern music. It's insane. Emo rap. Emo rap is fire. I didn't really like some of the other like goth boy clique members as much. Their voices kind of just pissed me off. No cap. But you know, he is a lot more than emo rap. He's the first person to ever do what he did. Like nobody else did that. He blended like he blended trap with like alternative rock and punk rock and emo rock. Like it's such a strange combination, but he pulled it off so well that it kind of just leaves you speechless. Like how well everything was blended. Like it's so weird. I don't know what I'm gonna have right here, to be honest. Well, this could just be a hallway, to be honest. Because I'm probably gonna have two entrances. Yeah, like this is gonna be one entrance right here. So this could just be a hallway. And have it cut off right here. And then this is where like the players are at and stuff. Because I don't really know what like a stadium on the inside looks like. Like Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is... yeah. Juice WRLD kind of did the same thing. He wasn't as influential. Not nearly as influential, but his music was just as good. In my opinion anyways. Well, I mean, I wouldn't... he's not as or influential in modern music as Lil Peep was. But he is pretty much responsible for the success of, like, Internet Money. Or maybe not completely, but Internet Money would not be nearly as successful as it is now without Juice WRLD. Because that like, him and Nick Mira had the perfect duo together. Okay, let's see. And his freestyles are really good too. He's like one of the best freestylers of all time, to be honest. Wait, which one is it? Is it Nick underscore? Cause I don't see an Nick. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There it is. Yeah, there you are. There you go. I sent you an invitation from my alt account. Or not an invitation, like a friend request. Like, the Lil Peep documentary made me cry when I first watched it. Dun 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 dun. Like, I don't remember what it was called. Oh, everybody's everything? Is that what the documentary was called? Because he said he wanted to be everybody's everything, but he knew he couldn't. That documentary was so sad, but it really just showed what his lifestyle was like. Like, I despise drugs because of that now. Because of, like, Peep and Mac and Juice. Like, bro, you cannot be on drugs. Ooh, Nick. Bro, I love that documentary. I've watched it like 3 times. Because every now and then I'll just get into a Peep vibe. And just listen to nothing but Peep for a few days. He's just got a really, like, deep discography of good music. And it's so raw as well. Like, every single one of his songs sounds like he made it in a closet or a bedroom, because he did. Yet it made it, like, no one can do that. Lil Peep is the only person that can do that. No one can record a song in their closet and have it actually sound like closet music, but still manage to get it to like 1 or 200 million like streams. Like, it's insane. I'm not saying it sounded bad, because it definitely didn't. His music sounded amazing, but like, it's just so raw, and you can tell like where his roots are at. Like, and he never like gave up his formula for making his music to like record in some big studio. Like, the documentary showed that like every time he recorded, he was just in some like bum room with like people sleeping on the couch, like stoned and stuff. Like, he just recorded like all of his songs like that, and it was just like, so, I don't know, dude. No one else can do that. Peep's the only person that can record a song with that quality and still manage to make it like mainstream quality, like, if that makes sense. It's fantastic. If I were to think of anyone else, I can't think of anyone else who can do that. I was thinking of Aries, but I was like, sure, he never recorded in a big studio, but he always had really quality gear and like quality mixing skills and mastering skills and stuff. And then Mac Miller. I wasn't a huge fan of Mac Miller. His music was good, don't get me wrong. I don't know why I didn't like him as much, like, growing up. I want to say it was because when I was in elementary school, I had the fattest crush on Ariana Grande, and he was dating Ariana Grande, so I disliked him. But, like, realistically, right now, I don't see how that would impact anything. I mean, I like Mac's music, but, like, his so like, my playlists aren't filled with his songs nearly as much as, say, like Lil Peep or XXXTentacion. But like, I definitely like his music. He just wasn't as like inspirational to me coming up, because I didn't really start listening to his music that heavy until like 2 years ago, probably. Did I overshoot it? Fuck sauce. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you're like a year two older than me, probably like a year and a half. I don't know what your birthday is, but yeah. Not gonna lie, I still have a pretty fat crush on Ariana Grande. Obviously, like, I'm not like a like a simp or anything, but like, shoot, man, don't get it fucked up. If an opportunity presented itself, bruh, cause like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, she's fine. And what's her name? Like Madison Beer, I think her name is. I don't even know what she does, but she's got like a lot of followers on Instagram, and she's fine as well. I don't even know. I assume she sings, but I don't think I've ever heard a song from her. But man, I don't even like crush on celebrities like that. But don't get it wrong, Ariana Grande, bro, it do be like that though. I've got a lot of blocks to place. I could type in a command to fill in this little vertical space, but I'm too lazy to like take pictures of my coordinates so I remember them. I have not. Like actual celebrities? Yeah, I guess. But like that doesn't even count for because like obviously there's no chance. But like in reality, I've gone through maybe 3 or 4 like in real life. Like genuinely like actual crushes. Celebrities do not count. Some were short-lived, others not so much. But you live and you learn. Because, like, you can crush on any celebrity. Because fame makes people attractive. Not Lizzo, though. She's an exception. I mean, like, mentally, fame makes people attractive because you know, like, they got it, right? But also, like, fame also comes with, like, better. You can afford more things that make you just look better. I'm not talking plastic surgery, but I mean, like, more advanced skincare, so her skin is super clear and stuff. I mean, I don't really have crushes either. My last crush was over a year ago. I mean, like, there's people that, like, I feel right, like, I vibe with, like, and I'm interested in, but I never take it past that because I know how it always ends, and I'm not really interested. Like, I'm interested, but I'm not willing to put in the effort to take it any farther. Just because I know that the chance that it actually successfully goes farther is significantly lower than the chance that it blows up in my face. So like, I just refuse to put in the effort right now. Eventually, I know I'll get back into like putting in the effort for somebody, but now is not that time. Dexter, back up. Woof. Woof. Dexter, why are you crying? You're inside. Nasty. Very, very, very fucking nasty. Took a 4-5 to the pelvis. You're not into girls? What do you mean? Like, you're gay or something? Or like bi? Or like pansexual? Hi, Dexter. You want to lay down, boo? Come on, Dexter, lay down. Mommy does not want you outside. Mommy, no, sit. Sit. Mommy does not want you outside. Good boy. Love you, Dexter. Foyo pee pee. Bet. Nice English. Dog. I cannot see. And that did not help. Let's go. Dexter. Dexter. My doggy. My woof woof. My pupper dog. Aha. You see, I am detective. Cowboy emoji. Did I fuck this? No. Bum bum bum. Bum dum bum. Bum 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 dum. Bum ba dum. Bum dum dum. Bum dum dum. Cowboy emoji. Lil Nas is gay, isn't he? Wait. That's like his defining trait, not gonna lie. Like, to be honest. Because I don't know how to explain it, but if Lil Nas X never came out as gay, I feel like he wouldn't have blown up. His EP wouldn't have done as well. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, he drew more attention to his name by coming out when he did. I mean, it's not like he's released anything since then anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, he would have less money if he wasn't gay. I mean, not like his defining trait. But, like... Because obviously his defining trait is cowboy man. But, like... It definitely, propelled him, I guess. Because society has become so much more accepting. And so, like, invested in, like, other sexualities. So, him coming out as gay, obviously, I mean, he's actually gay, so it doesn't... I'm not saying that he's faking it. But, like, him being gay is a really smart business move. It definitely helped him get more streams. I am not homophobic. It's just like, I'm just being honest. Him being gay got him more streams. I mean, like, I'm not against him being gay. That's totally fine. I'm totally cool with people being gay, like, right? Like, you can love who you love. I'm just saying, him coming out as gay is probably the best thing he could have done for his business. He played it smart. Bro, I jack off. That makes me gay. I touch penis. What other celebrities? James Charles. Is he the most famous gay celebrity? No. Well, in the beauty community, I guess. I don't really pay too much attention to the sexuality of celebrities, but I feel like there's way bigger celebrities than James Charles that are gay. James Charles is like probably the most famous person in the beauty community, and he's a male. Nothing wrong with that. It's just really interesting. Because, like, if you were to tell somebody that in, like, 2012 or 13, they would not believe it. Well, then again, the beauty community didn't really even exist back then. No one was watching makeup tutorials in 2013. They were watching Shane Dawson make funny videos. And Swoozy at the peak of content. I miss Swoozy. He still uploads every now and then, but his content is not the same. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum. Bro, I can't wait until I'm done with this demo arena. I've been building this thing for so long. Like, I hate furnishing buildings. Exterior design is definitely more my thing than interior design. Mainly because, like, how are you supposed to interior design with blocks? It's so difficult to make things look good from the inside with blocks. My phone's gonna die soon. And people who are good at interior design in Minecraft impress me. It makes me mad. Like, if I could just hire somebody to make the inside of all the buildings that I build look genuinely good, I would. But I can't. For multiple reasons. Nasty. Very, very, very freaking nasty. Last of Us Part 2. Bruh, I still have not finished. Well, I don't own the game, but I was watching Jacksepticeye. I played through it. And I haven't finished, so I still don't even know how it ends. Oh, wait. Am I done with this now? Like this part?
Hey Steven,
Huh?
have you seen our Bluetooth speaker down there?
It should be like, last time I saw it, it was on that counter, but if it's not there, then I have no clue. Oh, yep, there it is. Dexter, you're a good boy. Highly detailed interior designer. We could work well together. I mean, I fill my builds. Like, I do my best to, like, furnish them. But, like, I'm not the best. Like, I would say I'm an average interior builder. I'm a much better exterior builder than interior. I can definitely say that. It's just, with a build this big, like, with houses, I'm fine at interior decorating. Like, it's okay. Like, it's not, I'm alright. Like, I can throw in some nice creative twists here and there and keep it simple, and I'm fine. But with builds of this size, like, it's really difficult to fill it with space, or like to fill the space with like consistency, right? It's really hard to fill this much space in and have it still be good. Dexter, you're a good boy. My puppy dog. Nasty. Very, very, very freaking nasty. Well, I mean, I have a solid mind. Like, I have a good builder's mindset and experience with building, seeing I've been building for so long. But it's just the fact that, like, it's not as interesting to me. It's definitely more difficult for me. But, like, I'm. It's, like, more fun for me to build the exterior of things than it is to build the inside of things. And I wish I could build the insides of things better, because then I would probably like it more. But the fact that I've had the same interior design skill that I did 5 years ago. Or, well, probably not 5 years ago, probably like 3 years ago. I don't know. I just don't find it as entertaining for me, anyways. Yeah. Like, like, really quality and detailed interior design always impressed me. And then exterior, I'm always impressed with good builds, but not as much. Because it's like, I know how they do everything, right? But when I see, like, a insane interior of a building, I'm like, yo, how? Like, how do you even think of this stuff? But when I see, like, a massive project from the outside, I'm like, give me a week, I could do that, whatever. But on the inside, if I just see something simple that interior designers spend like maybe a day or two on, I'm like, how? I would never be able to think of this. Like, ever. Like, I'm okay at interior building. But only for like like medium spaces to small spaces. But man, filling this space, I'm literally just gonna have a team shop and like a a restaurant, like some bar or something, and I don't know, and like a concession stand, of course. But like, I don't really know. I'm gonna have bathrooms, of course, too. It's easy to fill space with bathrooms if you're trying to keep the realism. There's bathrooms everywhere in stadiums. An abandoned template. What do you mean? Like, kind of like run down, like, like, well, I guess, I don't know. Abandoned is pretty self-explanatory, I guess, but that's pretty, like, broad topic. My brain shut down. My brain has stopped working. Dexter, where are you going? It's 10:30. I'm gonna have to stop soon. I've been on for a while. I got homework to do. I got a shower still, and I'm trying to go to sleep before 2 a.m. because I've been falling asleep in class, and I gotta bring my grades up. So I think I'm gonna fill in this part of the floor right here. Ooh, nah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this right now. I'm kind of slacking. I'm not doing great in school right now. But then again, like, can you blame me? It's distance learning. It's so uninteresting. I would so much rather be in in-person school. 'Cause, like, it's just so, like, disgusting. I hate online school. And plus my sleep schedule is not fixed since school has started. So I've been going to sleep at, like, the times I usually do, like 2, 3 a.m. Then I wake up at like 7 and 8 and go in class on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Like I think it was yesterday, I was streaming Minecraft. I was doing these walls with the windows right here. I was doing these, and I fell asleep midstream on my couch. Like, I fell asleep on my couch right here. And since I have stick drift, my controller was drifting like this, slowly increasing speed. And I woke up like 40 minutes later, and I was like 10,000 blocks away. Like that direction, way up in the sky. And I had no idea where I was at. I was so confused. Good thing I remember the coordinates of like where my city is at. I had to fly back. I was so tired. I fell asleep midstream. I deleted the stream because I was embarrassed. Luckily, nobody joined while I was asleep. I don't know how long I slept. I'm pretty sure I slept for like 40 minutes. The second I woke up, I'm like, oh, wait, okay. I ended stream and deleted it immediately. Because I was just like doing this for so long. I just fell asleep, bro. That's funny. Okay, so tomorrow I should be able to get the floors done easily within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The stores and all of the interior work will probably take up the whole time tomorrow. And then, actually, tomorrow's a Friday. I'll probably be up until like 3 a.m. And I might be able to get the roof done as well. I should be able to wrap up most of the stadium tomorrow. I streamed Fortnite for 10 hours too, when the marshmallow event happened. Yeah, same. If you scroll down, you can actually see it. If you click on my channel and you scroll down, you can see my 10-hour stream when the marshmallow event happened. Let's see. Where's it at? It was attempting 10-hour stream 1 year ago. I streamed for 10 hours, 1 minute, and 10 seconds. Because I started streaming like at noon. And me and my friends were like, you know what? Let's stay on this game until the marshmallow event. And then we did. And then the second the event ended, I got off. I was so tired. Well, I'm gonna go, my guy. Peace out. I'll be on tomorrow. Probably, I don't know when though. We'll see what happens.